Mr. Kilday had said a couple of the things about the dollars being stolen from the taxpayers, from the hardworking taxpayers. I think it bears saying it again and again where that money is coming from, because I think Sheriff Smith had talked about the hardworking families that these money came from, and I think it's important that we remember that while we're having these discussions. But I just wanted to ask a little bit, Mr. Turner. Your testimony notes the DOL provided $1.3 billion for states for UI modernization, including IT modernization. And of the funds spent, however, states did not always take advantage of the opportunity to modernize their IT systems. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And do you know why that is, why they didn't take advantage of it?
In some cases, it was reported that some of these systems were so old that they did not really mesh well with the CARES Act in some cases. But the states that did use it showed benefit from doing so.
Well, so is there something more that we can use? I mean, so those dollars are still sitting there?
Yeah, yes, those dollars are still there. Let me just share with you, during the Recovery Act, there was $7 billion that was dedicated for modernization, IT modernization. And of that, there was about $2 billion that was used for something other than that. And it was allowed at that time. But it just shows you for some reason, it has not been a priority for states when it comes to modernization. And that's one reason that we've paid the price that we have.
So do you think there's anything that we can do to encourage them to use those dollars so that we do modernize those? Well,
I think one of the things the department is doing is with performance measures that they're using and keeping it as part of their top priorities. But I think just more emphasis on that and continued emphasis will make a difference.
Is there anything in that is attached to that money that would prevent them from using it now? I mean, or is it going to be taken back, or?
Well, some of that, first of all, they've established a IT modernization office, and I think part of that is going to help them provide the oversight.
Hello, friends. There is a new update for all Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipients. The Social Security Administration has just proposed one very important change that would affect monthly benefits and eligibility requirements for most beneficiaries. Some current recipients may even see an increase in their monthly checks. My friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, I will be giving away 2 Walmart gift cards this coming Friday. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaways, friends, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. The Social Security Administration is looking to make a big change to the way that determines monthly payments for people with disabilities receiving supplemental security income benefits. Currently, SSI beneficiaries can see their payments reduced, often by 1/3, if someone else provides them with meals or groceries. But under a new plan, that would change. In a proposed rule published this month in the Federal Register, the Social Security Administration said it wants to update its regulations to exclude food and groceries from the way it calculates what is known as in-kind support and maintenance. In addition to that, the agency intends to tweak its definition of income to allow for this exception. The SSA wrote in its proposal, "We have historically included in-kind receipt of food in our consideration because food assistance helps people meet their basic needs. However, the complexities of our current policies may outweigh their utility." According to officials, the current requirements for reporting in-kind food receipts would discourage SSI applicants and recipients from receiving extra financial aid. However, the plan does not include any changes to the way that SSI treats assistance with shelter, meaning that beneficiaries could see their payments reduced if they do not contribute to rent, mortgage, or utility costs for the place where they live. So even if the proposal is adopted, the Social Security Administration said it still intends to ask beneficiaries if they buy food separately from others in their household if they eat all meals out, and if they receive SNAP benefits. Disability advocates are welcoming the move to update SSI regulations. David Goldfarb, an advocate for the legislation, called the bill an important first step, noting that current rules leave many parents worried about buying food and meals for their families. He also indicated that more changes are needed. Currently, more than 7 million Americans receive SSI each month, with a maximum federal benefit of $914 for individuals and $1,371 for couples. As of January 2022, the Social Security Administration said that it reduced the benefits of nearly 800,000 recipients because they received help with food or shelter. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on this proposal? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Concerns are continuing to rise over the future of Social Security as lawmakers on both sides of the aisle discuss potential changes to extend the lifetime of the program, which risks running a shortfall in funds sooner than one might expect. A recent report released by the Congressional Budget Office warned the Social Security Trust Fund could run out of money by the year 2032. That is 1 year earlier than previously thought. And that's if Congress does not make changes to bring in more revenue or reduce benefit payouts. While the timeline is not set in stone, the CBO director noted the new projection puts the exhaustion date within a 10-year window. That is the first time that experts say that's happened in decades. While CBO projects the trust fund to reach insolvency in the year 2032, that estimate can move depending on factors like inflation or changes in the nation's demographics. The CBO also projected that nearly 9% cost of living adjustment to Social Security payments this year pushed the program closer to insolvency. On the one hand, beneficiaries benefit from the COLA, but it's also a consequence of high inflation. The cost of the program's outgoing benefits surpassed the amount of funds going into its accounts in 2021, which the Associated Press reported was the first time such a happening occurred since the early 1980s. In 1981, Congress passed a stopgap funding bill that allowed for borrowing between Medicare Trust Fund and Social Security's two accounts, which is the Old Age and Survivors Insurance Trust Fund, that is the larger of the two trust funds that cover retirement benefits, and the Disability Insurance Trust Fund. Beneficiaries of Social Security are expected to face steep reductions in payments if the program becomes insolvent, with some projecting declines of up to 20%. Currently, beneficiaries are able to receive their full promised benefits, even as experts note the program is currently paying out more cash than the revenue it receives. Well, my awesome and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community and for joining me here every day. My friends, I'll be announcing 2 winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaways, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then do comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you watch and then leave a comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed week.